This nurse was in a struggle to stay alive. Then a camera recorded the moment everything changed. Danny Colzow is a nurse from Fort Worth, Texas, and his story is an incredible one. He was born with an unfortunate medical condition that often affects how his kidneys work. As a result, his physical health began to decline sharply. What's more, he was told that he needed a kidney transplant in order to bring him back to good health. However, there wasn't a match immediately available for Colzow, and so he waited. In the meantime, Colzow was invited to dinner with his close friend Gran McMillan and McMillan's wife Claire. The two men had first gotten to know each other at university. Colzow mentioned to them that he needed a new kidney because of the effects of his rare condition. In fact, things were so bad that he was heading towards kidney failure. But little did Colzow know that this conversation would kickstart an amazing series of events. Colzow's friend McMillan, a youth pastor, wanted to help, so he decided to take himself to the doctor. In fact, he wanted to get tested to see if his own kidney could be a match for his unwell friend. Then, in an amazing twist of fate, McMillan received fantastic news from the doctor. He was indeed a match. But instead of telling his friend straight away, McMillan had a better idea. And what he did next ended up becoming an internet sensation. He made a video that subsequently went viral. With hundreds of thousands of views, McMillan's big reveal was clearly quite special. What's more, Colzow had no idea that a match had been found for him in secret. So how did McMillan finally tell him? Well, the video starts with McMillan standing outside the hospital where Colzow works. He holds a humorous handmade sign that reads, "Heard you're in need of a kidney. Want mine?" and briefly explains the background to their story. Then the camera follows him into the building to hunt for his friend. With one of Colzow's colleagues holding a huge bunch of yellow balloons for him, they eventually arrive outside a door, and behind that door is Colzow, completely unaware of what's about to happen. They open the door and head straight for Colzow, who's sitting at his desk minding his own business. But then he spots his friend approaching him, holding the sign with the all-important message written on it. And once Colzow realizes what's going on, he slumps down, resting his head on his hand. Totally overwhelmed by what his friend's sign says, he appears to burst into tears. McMillan grabs Colzow and holds him in a tight embrace as the two of them take in the enormity of the moment. Colzow doesn't speak, only McMillan does. "My kidney's going inside that body right there," he says. Colzow eventually summons up the strength to stand up and hug his friend properly. And just like that, he received the news he'd been waiting for. He was about to get a new kidney from his friend, just days before he would have had to start dialysis treatment. What an amazing act of love that Graham is doing in offering me an organ from his own body, so that I can continue on in this life, Colzow said in a video he posted before the transplant. What's more, McMillan was incredibly gracious about his good deed. "I love Danny to death, and he's an easy person to give to," McMillan told CNN. He added, "God called on me to do this and to proclaim his name, and hopefully that's what's seen by most." Thankfully, the surgery itself went well, and a joint statement from the families of both men was released shortly afterwards. They praised the hospital staff, as well as God, for helping the transplant go smoothly. And since the operation, Colzow's new kidney has been functioning well, making his experience a true success story. Both he and McMillan have subsequently said that their faith played a big part in the episode. According to CNN, both men are now hoping to use this experience as a way to promote a strong message about faith and friendship. No doubt people will be moved by their incredible story. McMillan's decision to undergo surgery in order to help a friend shows remarkable generosity and courage. Indeed, his actions should serve as an inspiration to all of us. Colzow and McMillan will have a bond forever, which just goes to show that true friends really are for life. Our videos are now translated in Spanish. Link is in the description below.